I'm Manouk Akopyan. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you to our partners, personal injury attorney Nelson Gavorkian. We're joined by Solomon Engels, CEO of Fano, who is getting ready to stage Ryan Garcia's exhibition return in Japan, December 30th. Solomon, this was a somewhat expected, as Ryan had teased the exhibition for the longest time. But how were you guys all able to bring it together and put it on Fano as well too?
Ryan was interested in fighting this guy Ampo, who gave some problems to Manny Pacquiao in an exhibition earlier in the year. And so there was a lot of back and forth, and we had relationships on both sides, so we helped bridge the gap and make it happen.
The terms and conditions around the fight, could you just break it down to us? How many rounds, weight, minutes, gloves, all that good stuff?
8 rounds, 2 minutes per round, 153 pounds, 10-ounce gloves.
Gotcha. Is this going to be somewhat of a real fight too, considering what we saw Floyd Mayweather do back in the day against Tenshin?
Well, no, this is a special exhibition, but it won't be taken lightly. Ryan is, this is a big guy he's fighting. Ampo is pretty big. I think you guys will see today at the press conference the size difference between the two of them, and I know Ampo's going to go in there and try to take out Ryan. And Ryan's going to have to use his skills, which he has many skills, as we all know, to defend himself and to win. So yes, while it is a special exhibition, it is an exhibition with full boxing rules. These guys are going to really go at it.
Working with Ryan on this fight, could you just give us a glimpse of kind of where he's at mentally, physically? There's obviously been a very up and down year for him. Could you just give us a peek into Ryan and how he's been dealing with the suspension and the fallout from the Haney fight?
Sure. For what I can discuss, because I'm not with him throughout this whole journey from Haney till now. I mean, right now, being with him, he was in a great state of mind. Appears to be very focused and preparing to come back to boxing in a very strong way. Definitely, at the moment, from what I saw, has a very good head on his shoulders.
Absolutely. And could you give us a preview of what the undercard could look like? Any other known commodities?
Actually, yeah. Well, I can't disclose who's on the card yet. We're going to have a full card, a very interesting card. 2 former world champions are going to be on the card.
Boxing world champions?
Boxing world champions, 2 former. And a bunch of really exciting up-and-coming boxers that the community is aware of. And it's going to be a pretty exciting undercard. We're happy about it.
And those will be professional bouts?
They won't be, no. They'll all be under full boxing rules, but they will be all exhibitions. For the fact that it's taking place in Japan just makes it a little bit complicated to make them official bouts.
Gotcha. And obviously, for those wondering, Ryan can't have a professional fight until April 20. But how was this fight able to still make its way through, considering it's an exhibition? But for those who are wondering, how did it all come together, considering he's suspended?
Well, it is an exhibition, to be clear. So it's not an official fight. For any record, it's not technically a professional fight. But as an exhibition, it's still an actual fight. These guys are fighting. It is going to be very entertaining. I think the 2 different types of fighters, 2 different styles, 2 different. While the weight is 153, is a pretty significant advantage in terms of size when you look at Ampo. Overall, while it's not a professionally ranked bout, it's going to be a very entertaining and exciting fight.
With Fano obviously being involved with the event, you guys have had several instances being involved in boxing events already this year, with Masvidal Diaz, in the past with Floyd Mayweather. What can we look out for as far as your involvement in boxing in 2025 and moving forward?
Sure. So at the moment, we have a number of very exciting fights we've been working on putting together. Some of those fights, or one of those fights at least, we've been working on for quite some time. It's pretty significant. We like to focus at the moment. We like to focus on the bigger, more exciting fights that really move the needle. And sometimes those fights take a little bit more time to put together. But you could definitely expect some great fights to come in 2025 from us.
Absolutely. And for fans who want to purchase the pay-per-view, obviously it's through FanMio. Any pricing information you could share?
Sure. The pay-per-view is $49.99. When you buy it on FanMio, we give away with the pay-per-view a free fight T-shirt. You just have to pay for the shipping, which is relatively inexpensive. You can buy it on FanMio.com. You can buy it in any of the app stores for your television set, regardless of the platform you're on, or your mobile phone or tablet. But yes, FanMio.com is the place to buy it.